welcome to the program. Alrighty, fellas, I'll see you out there in a bit, yeah?
Here we go, set! London, 71!
Circle button. Circle button.
Ready?
Circle button. Circle button.
Let's go now! LA 85! LA 85! Ready?
Circle button. Circle button.
Break!
Yeah. Throw the rolls on the beat and that thing gone. Tell them throw the rolls on the beat and that thing gone. This is song that made me
Square button.
Yeah, I dropped the pin, now I'm on the mat. Now it's hot, now I'm playing in the Lincoln Town Cup. The police sending on my car. Mug shots wasn't in the plan. I'm like, who is that? I'm the artist, but it's God that done drew me back. If you got a question, come and ask me. Actually, if you ain't got the drive, get you up in the backseat. Say I want you, give me that peace. Head up, don't ever fall in these streets. Heard you looking for me where you found me. Ain't expect to see these angels all around me. Say I want you, give me that peace. Head up, don't ever fall in these streets. Heard you looking for me where you found me. Ain't expect to see these angels all around me. I got angels all around me. I got angels all around me. I got these angels all around me. I got angels all around me.
Square button. Square button.
Kiss 'em up the guy while you fold 'em up. Call a squad, load 'em up. Kiss 'em up the guy while you throw 'em up. I'm from that boogie down BX, never indirect. I'm a straight shooter, I never look.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Rich Eisen. And it's that time of the year.
Brandon, hey, Jordan, right? We met last week.
Hey, Jordan. Everyone's talking about you and your client. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Listen, I know you're busy, but could you give me some intel on how you feel he's doing?
Still in the early phases of development. We just got to rewire his system a little bit so we can get the best performance out of him.
I see. Anything that stands out the most?
Loves to compete. Loves it. He wants to win every drill, every time.
Sounds about right.
But I'm just fine-tuning a few things with him so we can get those results.
Cool.
Listen, do you have any more prospects here for me?
Oh, right now, it's just him. He's the only one I rep, actually, since he's also the only one that gave me a shot. But we're building something different here, and people are taking notice.
It starts with one, and that's all it takes. Listen, I gotta head out to these warm-ups, but if you want to stop by the field later this week, let's talk more about your guy, yeah?
I'll be there. Would love that.
Definitely. See you then.
See ya.
I'm ready to give myself that self.
Hey, so listen. I know you got a lot to be looking at in here, but this has been more than a tour. Certain things have lined up, and I thought this would be the best place to let you know you just landed your first endorsement deal.
Welcome to Team Nike. These are your new Nikes. We designed these PE colorways with the 3 teams that might draft you in mind.
What? Are you for real? Oh, no way! Let's go! Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Jay. Thank you, thank you. You out here making these big moves for me.
Oh, this is a rare deal. Murray, Barkley, Burrow, and now you.
Where do I sign?
Okay, slow down. We still gotta go over the numbers, but the deal is ours. They believe you're gonna be the leader of this year's rookie class.
Huh. No pressure, huh? We got this.
It comes with some benefits and opportunities.
Yo, out of all the NFL players who've signed with Nike over the years, my boy's gonna be the first one with his own signature shoe. Hey, tell me I get to design it, though.
What?
You get your stuff from me anyways, man. You're welcome. Come on, I'll make it look dope.
How about we get Tinker instead?
I mean, yeah, actually. Jay, money.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So much.
Hey, we're just as excited.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Okay.
Second week of training here at Nike is in the books, and my man is putting in some extra work on his own because that is how you stay a household name. Speaking of which, since we got the exclusive invite to come out to Beaverton, we've been spending so much time on and off the field with NFL greats. We're talking Pro Bowlers, Hall of Famers, baby. Everything my man here is trying to become, and I gotta say, so far he's looking good. But I'm gonna go on record and say that he's lucky that I ain't out there. Ain't that right, superstar?
Why don't you come out here then?
Nah. See, because what happens if I put this phone down, go to work on you, then there's no proof. And then you can just dismiss it like it never happened. Hey, man. What you do? Hey, why you picking on me? Just some random guy. Why don't you go one-on-one versus NFL competition, huh? Because I'm sure there's a lot of guys out here who would love to go up against you. Say something.
On the double.
People that ain't on the same time, too lazy to want to
Cross button. Cross button. Cross button. Cross button.
over money online, then you blind. Find yourself paying for because she too fine. If you wasn't making a cent, you getting demon.
Circle button. Circle button. Circle button. Circle button.
And keep on your side the game, 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 the game.
R1 button. R1 button.
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh? You think he's going first overall? That's a wrap?
Of course. I mean, I can't name one player who has dominated the way he has.
True, true.
The hype has been building and building since high school, and every step of the way, he has lived up to it. I mean, everyone's still talking about the college football playoff, and that was a month ago.
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our two semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Florida Gators. To play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cross button. Square button.
Low. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Cross button. R1 button.
Throw again. Got a man complete to Miller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now.
Cross button. Triangle button.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. So now 2nd and 10.
Triangle button. Cross button.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
R1 button.
In this case,
Square button.
Came up with it.
That's caught by Galladay. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice throw right there, Charles. And what a season this young man's had at the quarterback position. 44 touchdowns.
R1 button. Cross button.
Receptions. You'd have to think definitely ticketed to be one of the top picks in the draft come April.
I absolutely agree with that, and the numbers tell a good part of his story, but they don't tell everything. You got to put together the whole package, how respected he is by his teammates, what a leader he is.
R1 button. R1 button.
You just mentioned. And that's why he is going to be one of those top 10 picks that you suggested, maybe one of 5 or 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round in this year's draft. That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's
Triangle button. Cross button.
Coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking
Square
that.
Button.
Fake it.
Square button.
Here. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Taylor. And he'll find Lashley there. It's complete. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How thought about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let it.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Now Taylor to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
So it's third and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an
R1 button. Cross button.
Picked off easily.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Open man is Galladay, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Charles, we talked earlier about the upcoming draft and where this young man at quarterback might be taken. It seemed like
triangle button.
It's a consistent
circle button.
Early on, top 10. So now if you look at a landing spot, what teams, what openings could you see for 2021 for him?
And I think you're right to put it as a top 10 selection for him, and that's where we need to focus our attention. And when you look at
triangle button. Triangle button.
Overall pick is,
and he will score. Touchdown Florida from 13 yards out. And the Gators have taken the early lead.
Well, that's something, Charles, that we have seen so much this year from him. A great throw there for the touchdown.
And not only did we just see that throw, it makes you think back throughout the season. You talked about it. We've seen it throughout the year. The variety of throws we've seen from him. We've seen every arm angle, different platforms, on the move, in the pocket. Does he have to gun it? Does he loft it? He has all the throws in his arsenal, and he just exhibited one more there for another touchdown.
Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Point after try forthcoming. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Taylor. He finds his man. And complete. That's Powers. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run with Jewell, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Triangle button.
He was
Triangle button.
to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Triangle button.
First and 10.
Cross button.
He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
Circle button. Circle button.
Leads it to Miller. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Taylor. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On third down, Jewell. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 30, 10, and he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Jackson Henry, 75 yards, and the
Tigers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. They didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they'll be working from behind.
Cross button.
The touchdown
R1 button.
on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Triangle button. R1 button.
On second down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around.
R1 button. Circle button. Cross button.
It knocked it away.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20.
Triangle button.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Gator offense about ready to get
Triangle button.
Started.
Triangle button.
Going deep this time for Miller. This is caught inside the 15.
Cross button.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A great play there. 61 yards. And the Gators have jumped out in front. Well, if there are any scouts in the building wondering about his arm strength, I think
R1 button.
That
Cross button.
A throw.
He put that one on tape, as they like to say all the time when you talk about the best players. Just watch the tape. Things get confirmed. That was a laser shot. Absolute rifle. Bam. Puts it right on him. And boy, do we just stand back and applaud. I'm awfully impressed with this young man.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Taylor will throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Tigers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Cross-cutting.
Return up past the 30.
Cross-cutting.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
So much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Circle button.
And this is caught at the 20. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Cross-cutting. Cross-cutting.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Jennings.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Bust through the tackle. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try to run.
Cross-cutting.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great play there in the final minute. And the Gators answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Oh, they flip it to the
circle button.
Looks like he's going to throw.
Circle button.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And with time to factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that.
And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Big play there in the final minute. And the Tigers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. They'll try and run it in. Well, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense?
Cross button.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside.
Cross button.
Right, they had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Cross button.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So led by a collective team effort. Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship, as it'll be the USC Trojans taking on the Florida Gators. All set for football now in South Florida. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. We are underway in the national championship game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out 2-25. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Charles. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down now, Ragland. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Gregory. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Circle button.
A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Circle button. Triangle button.
Low. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
Circle button. Triangle button.
Going up top for Miller. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Cross button.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it.
R1 button. R1 button.
As we're seeing so far, with that continuity is...
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Gregory. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And a huge play that time. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
From the gun, Gregory. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what.
Triangle button.
Kicking
Cross button.
3. We might look back
button.
in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
R1 button. Square button.
But you
Cross-cutting.
a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
Cross-cutting.
Do so.
R1 button.
Deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
R1 button. R1 button.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The SC offense about set to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Gregory is complete to the tight end play. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other.
Cross-cutting.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on.
Cross-cutting.
Rolling around.
Cross-cutting.
Trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to...
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Now the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Gregory. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating it.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The SC offense about set to take over here. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Throwing after the interception, Gregory. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Gregory. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. This sure would be one heck of a story as the Gators sit just 2 quarters away from a national title. Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this. Out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense.
Circle button. Triangle button.
Low. Going deep this time for Miller. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to
Cross button. Circle button.
Lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Circle button. R1 button. R1 button.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. Florida's punter is out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The SC offense about set to take over here. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down, Gregory. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23.
Cross-cutting.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They're out in front.
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
They don't want to go out
and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. From 21 yards away. And the Gators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Hook the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else. That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gregory. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Gregory. Forced out to his left. Room to run past midfield. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting here.
0.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Gregory. In trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side.
And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
The USC punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground.
Cross cutting.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Cross-cutting.
Escapes the defender.
Cross-cutting.
Still going. They can't stop him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the
cross-cutting
that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run again with Jennings. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs.
Circle button. Triangle button.
The man is Miller. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Gators have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and the defense has come up with it.
We're going to shut you down.
So start the celebration in Gainesville. For the first time since 2008, the Florida Gators are national champions.
No matter the game, that is what he aspires to be on and off the field. That competitive edge is something we both share. There's a lot of respect there. You know, I was an athlete forever, and I'm still a cutthroat competitor.
Both of you the exact same.
Neither of us had taken any shortcuts.
The results from all your performance screenings were off the charts, which we expected. The DNA analysis helped too.
Yeah, you guys don't mess around. Man, I felt like a science experiment or something these last few weeks.
Everything counts. We track it all. Your sleep patterns, nutrition, lactate threshold, isokinetic testing. We need all that data to continue to personalize the plan for you.
Yeah, I have definitely been exposed to some things I've never thought about. Like speaking with the sports psychologist last week.
Take full advantage. It's not just how you perform on the field. I gotta be honest, I was a tad skeptical about you at first with all the buzz. You hear it all the time.
All right. So now that you met me, what do you think?
Everything we've seen on film has been on full display. I think that some people come here to train. They say they want to be like this. But they aren't ready to put in that type of work. They truly don't see themselves in that light. That's not the case with you. You're wired a little bit differently, I can tell. I'm glad you accepted the invite.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Couldn't pass it up. And I've always wanted to put my team on. If I eat, they eat. You know what I mean?
No one can make it alone. And you already got that figured out. You're ahead of the game.
Hey. Hey, so I didn't tell you, but when we were hanging around at Nike, I got in contact with some reps for their other sponsored athletes. Russell Wilson's agent just emailed me. He's going to be hosting a charity game to raise funds for some local fields. You want in? It's going to be a pickup game in Hawaii sometime in March. They're still trying to nail down the exact date.
Wow. Hawaii, and we're giving back to the kids too? Yeah, you can definitely co-sign that one.
What if we told Zoe how to sit this one out? Hey, how about a little more enthusiasm? This is a big deal. You're not even in the league, and they're inviting you to line up against the best in the game.
I'm excited, I swear. I just couldn't imagine being in this position before. And to get back to the community too.
I get that. It's not about fame or the flashing lights.
I was barely able to eat off the dollar menu when we met. To go from that to canceled pros, now this.
You've got to enjoy these moments along the way. Got it?
I think you're just excited that you get to go to Hawaii.
Of course I am. And you're not letting me have my moment.
All right, Jay. hard knowing other dudes are gonna be out there. I know we talked about this.
I hear ya. I know you would crush every single one of those drills, but we both agreed it's too risky.
Honestly, bro, they already got your measurements, your 40 time. There's enough tape. You got nothing left to prove.
Everything I'm about is gonna get questioned.
Trust me, it's a calculated decision, and it's the right decision.
Exactly. And it's not like you never have the chance to prove it, though. You know, we're gonna have some private workouts lined up. A GM is getting fired if they let you slip past 3.
I want to be number 1.
More prospects fall because of the team interviews. That's our focus. You don't have any meetings with teams until tomorrow. We just gotta get through the media row today.
I think it's coming across like I'm selfish. I don't love the game.
Don't fall for that trap, right? You know what they're trying to do. You've been in front of a mic before. Just let them know that it's an honor for you to be here in Indy and meet with teams.
We'll use tonight to prep what kind of interview questions you'll get. It's not just straightforward X's and O's. The most important thing is that you win in the team interviews. We need to head out. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath. This is all part of the process.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I didn't expect to answer any questions about my favorite marine mammals. Not really my area of expertise.
Well, this one is a little more straightforward. Teams that pick near the top of the draft are generally concerned with how guys who've had a lot of success in college will handle it if that doesn't come overnight in the NFL.
Obviously, we're picking first overall for a reason. We've got a lot of holes in our roster that we need to fill. So if this is a process that takes some time, how are you going to respond?
I don't lose. It's that simple. I've never played on a losing team, and I guarantee you I won't be on a losing team in the NFL. And I expect that everyone within the organization will be of that mindset. Man, my agent warned me that some of these questions would be random. Yesterday I was asked about my favorite marine mammals, and now you guys got me singing karaoke? Man, I can't believe it.
Well, the good news is, and I don't mean any offense by this, but we know for sure your game tape is better than your singing.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got that all figured out.
So if you don't mind, I want to go back to your last college season. It goes without saying that you had a prestigious career. But did you feel like you needed to win the national championship to validate it?
The night we won the national championship was the best moment of my life, no question. But I can't sit here and say I'd feel like a failure if I had lost in the championship game. I had a lot of success and a lot of fun in college. And that was what mattered most.
2 minutes.
It's gonna be good to get back home.
Yeah, I got some good news before you came down. Your boy graduated, leveled up. Finally got Jordan to pass me her brand connects.
Not all of them.
From now on, I'm gonna be your go-to. First matter of business is to announce that Nike's doing a brand event with Saquon for their fall football products in New York, and they want you there a couple weeks before the draft.
What? I'm so down for that. Jay, I know your favorite pizza place is in Brooklyn, but trust me, we gotta hit up Orchard Street. I'm gonna call my boy Shady and set it up. Oh, we are gonna eat good.
That's what I'm talking about. New York, the city's so nice they named it twice.
This guy's a fool. So that's the situation. The Hawaii charity game that Russell Wilson is hosting is the same day as the Nike event in New York City that Zoe is heading to. And no, it's not possible to do both.
Man, that's tough. What do you think, Jay?
Well, the Nike event is a good opportunity to continue building up your brand. But the EA Sports event will help your brand in a completely different way. You know how it goes. I know it's a tricky decision, but that's life in the NFL.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I get that. But what I mean is you're always going to have people pulling you in different directions. And there are only so many hours in a day to do everything.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, what's it going to be?
show never miss. Nah, trust me, it ain't with the risk.
Don't cross the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. Did you just put out, you could've kept.
Looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design, most wanted.
By myself, chilling all by myself. Netflix eating, cheating by myself, all by myself. Nobody else, looking but to the left. What is that left? But myself, nothing left but myself. Nobody else but myself, nobody else but myself. There's no girl, it's me, nobody else in the room. That's just how I do. Leave me alone, drone. Leave me alone, drone.
Flow the ceiling, water, they looking all the same. Heard the pictures in the hall, I swear they call my name. I've been in this house so long, I think I rose. Only been 11 days. Been lonely, I mean it. See the shadows, I seen it. Trying to find the meaning. Now the silence, I'm feeling. Work it down, now I'm slinging. Put a dress on, maybe less on. Take a bath for no reason. I'm on one. I made some bacon and I went out. So fun. About to be Netflix until my show done. Hey,
I ain't wasting no time with no ex. I ain't got time with all of that mess. I ain't wasting no time with no ex. The fuck's on myself, that's facts.
Nothing left but myself. Nobody else but myself. Nobody else but myself. There's no girl, it's me. Nobody else in the room. That's just how I do. Leave me alone, zone. Leave me alone, zone. Pretty fine, bro. Been all by myself. I've been chilling for a while now. Chilling and chilling and then I read it. My boo just stop and call me up and ask me.
Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Why the gorillas, the army, the navy. Call the play, I'm
I forget, I don't forget, I don't forget. Know they watching, I'ma make them upset, cause I don't forget. I'm still him, and I ain't stopping. Ayy, the $100 up now. She ain't like the year when it up. I done seen them all,
Circle button.
enough now.
Circle button.
Skating on damn
Circle
ice, my
button.
trust now. Came from busting some buckets to bust down. We are not the same, I was mudbound. Wait, I wonder how the hate come with love now. I can't relate, I'm as humble as they come now.
Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand that they find spirit. Remember, people asking me if I would write lyrics. Oh well, most will fail with the mic in it. Might kill it. Bought me with the hat finish. Never shy with it. No else. See a brother come and shine with it. Oh hell. If they wanna come and try, rip it coattails. I ain't even gonna lie with it. When I'm on the mic, killing, gonna have to find minutes. I've been going high with it. Yeah, I'm gonna find mimics then. Kill the mood and feel the force. Fill the door, craft the milk. Then we spill some more. Tea drink that, and then we sit back, and then we put up our feet and make a sick track. And I've been cooking for weeks, I made a big batch, and I've been pulling the seats, I need a gift wrap. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand and they find spirit. Remember, people asking me if I would write lyrics. Oh well, most will fail with the mic in it. Still, most that fail don't know the spell. I've been coasting for weeks, my brothers are well. When they're slow and they're weak, I hold the L's. Now we glow in the streets to show the trail. Well, man, they wanna try and flex with a G. I'm the next best if they wanna step in the scene. See what you wanna bark a lot at the dogs. Don't play around, so don't cool the bloods. Simmer down and don't touch the bone and try and figure how we know who the blunts are. Man, them wanna try and flex with the G, so protect next if they wanna mess with the team.
So I make waves that's without no grease. I dropped out, I ain't got degrees. I found out that would not for me. College might be the thing for y'all, but college dropout taught me way more.
Here we go. Soda, 88.
I got one virgin.
Triangle button. Cross button. Circle button.
How many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes. That's how the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. He thought he was sitting in prayer, the way that I'm winning, they fear. I'm going in that air. I give out there. I'm adding my stocks and my shares. Feel like I play for the Bears. Get up on the right foot, ain't hating on right foot, but I should be running from there.
Cross button. R1 button. R1 button.
This feel like the last day of school. They hate me, I'm breaking the rules. If I gotta cheat, I'ma still graduate. Can't be held back with you fools. Got as thick as diplomas on the medical like Dr. School. I go backwards. My sneakers cost more than the change on these rappers. I put on roof and it was cool to these rappers. If TV money good, I turn to an actor. They always pushing me to get out of character. I might embarrass the system. Took up air to airy. Pay for your service, play this at the barrier. Feel like Jack Nick, this as good as it gets. Don't really play games. For the fans, I just might make me a tweet. Chicago look like Grand Theft Auto. But most don't get a second life in it. That's the model for this. Created new ways, they remodel my. The more that they doubt, the more dollars come in. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, it too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. By the glass, and then her cheeks go warm. Everybody had it fun with me, never had a woman say she done with me. I was working out on the company, I keep money coming in constantly. My little brother don't be happy. She tryna get it, I've been on the run for weeks. Don't think none of you come for me. Both of my kids got it honestly, I'm the real deal. All the way on half still. Gotta do better than last year. That's my motto. Put a switch on the for the auto. Put them things on the plane like a Rollo.
Triangle button. Cross button. Cross button.
Just hoping I see her act. She hoping we reconnect. No change. I'm trying to be big. I'm ready for more.
Well, you just heard it from the man himself. Life is a bit different now since the last time he wore a Florida Gators uniform.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts.
Hey.
Once, okay, so
right, put that phone away.
Someone hit your block up.
I'm just messing with you, man. Glad you made it out. I'm Manny Kahue, senior assistant coach here.
It's great to meet you, Coach. I've heard a lot of great things about you.
Really? You must do your homework. Not many assistant coaches are getting love. And thanks for coming out on such short notice. We really wanted to get you in before the draft.
I was excited to come out here. Thanks for having me.
Glad to hear it. All right, Coach wanted me to show you around the facility, and then we can get out to the practice field. Sound good?
Let's do it.
All right.
Philly, 72 Philly.
Square button.
Let's go. Dallas, 92. Hut, bro. Set. Nola, 7-8. Nola, 7-8.
Cross button.
Set! 79 runs! Ready, go!
Cross button. Circle button.
Here we go, set! Atlanta 90! Set!
Square button. Cross button.
Ready, set!
Cross button. Circle button.
All right, Coach. We'll sync up later on.
It's great to meet you, Coach. Thanks for stopping in.
Well, looks like you're stuck with me now.
Nah, this is cool. You ain't so bad.
Hey, man, I don't want you to get a big head or anything, because watching film is the one thing in the world that I love doing. But I think I've watched every single snap of yours from college. I don't think I've seen a more well-rounded player at your position.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that.
I mean that. But here's what I want to know. Where does that come from? Because it's more than just God-given talent.
Definitely, man. Look, this is my whole life. I want to be the greatest. And to do that, I have to outwork everyone at everything. In the film room, in the practice field, in the gym on game day, everywhere.
You must watch a lot of film then.
I'm watching every highlight reel of every Hall of Fame player I can find.
It's good, you know, smart. Learn from the best.
Exactly. And I'm not going to be content until it's unanimous that I am the best.
All right. Well, here's my promise to you. If I end up coaching you, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you get there. Look, growing up, I heard the phrase, Pupukai Holamua. It means unite to move forward. And that's what we're going to do.
Unite to move forward. I like that. Yeah, perfect. We'll definitely be in touch.
Yo, life as a superstar is gonna be real sweet, ain't it? You ain't even played a single NFL snap yet.
Think about what it's going to be like a year from now.
Rookie of the Year, future MVP,
Super Bowl champ.
As a kid, I always dreamed about standing on that stage, hold up that trophy.
When I win, I'll make sure you get up on that stage with the team. Won't be able to get without you.
Respect, man, but that is your moment. And you got a mogul and the best agent in the game with you.
Oh, so you became an agent? How about we just focus on phase 1?
What's in phase 2?
Oh, you don't know? We're going international. Thinking London, Mexico, Australia. You got your passport ready?
So, can he just focus on the interviews I have set up from tomorrow?
I'm not in unless you're getting on with me.
That's how it works.
You with it?
Always.
Hey. Well, all right.
We are not only with the projected #1 pick of the NFL draft, we are also joined by his agent, Jordan Ryan. You know, you don't see a lot of players sign with a relatively unknown agent. How'd you convince him to sign?
She's more hungry than I am. You need those types of people.
I didn't have to convince him. You know, you've seen it all and heard it all. There was a lot of doubt when he made the announcement, but we knew what the reaction would be.
She just had to be herself. You're just a number out there with some people, but her vision, her path, she's gonna change the game, and I'm committed to making it happen.
Well, she has to be good to get you to sign with Nike. Did they give you the LeBron deal?
We don't disclose numbers.
All right.
Anytime I can get him hooked up with the community. He doesn't just want to be an athlete. That's what makes him different.
Honestly, I just know what it meant to me when I was a kid. If I could have had the chance to be an NFL player or soon to be an NFL player when I was that age, it would have been the best moment of my life. I just want to pay that back.
That's a great way to look at things. And you made your way to Canton the other day.
I did. And it's something every football fan needs to do. We have to pay homage to the game.
So as you get prepared to be selected in the upcoming draft, potentially first overall, it had to have special meaning for you to go there and be immersed in football history, right?
Only 14 players in NFL history have been drafted number 1 and made it to the Hall of Fame. But I fully intend on being number 15.
You heard the man. He thinks he's Hall of Fame bound, and I'm certainly not going to provide any opposition to that. If I were a betting woman, I'd say he'd be returning to Canton someday as a Hall of Famer. I wish you nothing but the best of the draft tomorrow.
This was fun, Nia. Appreciate you.
This is the first time I ever seen you look nervous.
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good. Just been waiting on it.
Everything's gonna fall into place.
Yeah, man, you the Rookie of the Year. You haven't even walked across the stage yet.
Can he get picked first?
Oh, everybody in this room know he's gonna be a problem no matter which team drafts him. Missing piece to a championship. Not 1, not 2, not 3.
Can he focus on the draft?
Hey, it's on, right?
Nah, I'm sitting here with my phone off. Hello? Hey, Coach. Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready for this. Let's do it. I can't wait. Thank you so much. All right, Coach, I'll see you soon.
This is only the beginning, bud!
Soak
it all in!
I couldn't have done it without you guys.
My bride here had to see the NFL!
Yeah, we big time, Zoe. We big time.
This is your night. You big time, bruh.
You were made for this. Now just remember, you still got work to do.
Walk that stage, man. Everyone around the world waiting to see you.
2021 NFL Draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars select.
You kick it like a benefactor's benefactor. But truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys dropped the max up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This something you get screwed and chopped on like a watch. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot.
Hey, congratulations. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Your passion for the game of football has been well documented over your very successful collegiate career, and it's made you one of the most popular players in recent history. Tell me, what do you want to say to the millions of fans you just gained simply by being drafted to the team they call their own?
Man, I just want to say that the best is yet to come. I promise you. I promise you that I'm going to give everything I have. Not only become the face of this franchise, but the face of the NFL too.
Well, he's been the face of college football for a few years, and now he's already looking forward to the challenge of representing the NFL. Guys, back to you.
Congratulations again.
Man, this is only the beginning. I'm just going to start.
The Home tab is your personal dashboard. Keep track of your goals, stats, and information on your weekly opponent at a glance. Manage your activities using the list of items on the left.
You've been busy, huh? I thought I'd be stuck in the OTA dorms.
You will be soon, but after OTAs, the keys are all yours.
Yo, this is a real nice spot.
Had to get it right. No mansions on the rookie deal, so this is going to be home base for a while.
Alright. So what's this business you want to talk about? What's this about?
It's a housewarming gift.
From both of us. She acting like it's all her.
Yo!
So, what'd you think?
So, you killed it, bro!
I collaborated with the design team to customize your PE. Had to add that personal touch, you know?
I cannot believe I have my own shoe, yo!
Hey, yo. New phone. Who this?
Say hello to my new shoe, fam.
Kupukai Holamua.
Yeah, I must be in the right place.
Well, you tried. I'm impressed. It's good to see you.
So pumped when I heard you were interviewing for the defensive coordinator job here. We are going to light it up this year, Coach.
That's definitely the plan.
Man, and I've been reading through that playbook nonstop ever since you sent it over.
Hey, man, I'm glad to hear you've been doing your homework. And I'm excited to add to it, too. But hey, I gotta make a couple calls real quick. I'll meet you down in the practice field in a bit. Sound good?
Sounds good. Just wanted to stop by and say what's up.
Ah, so you're the one the entire offensive staff is hyped about, huh?
I don't know about all that.
I'm Alexandra Bishop, defensive coordinator.
It's nice to meet you, Coach.
Really impressed with your film. Can't wait to see you bring the same energy here.
I'm gonna give it everything I got.
Now we're talking. Hey, I may be the defensive coordinator, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't love to see our offense putting up some big numbers. Makes life a heck of a lot easier for me.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that. I think we have the potential to be really explosive this year.
Why don't you make some time to come down to the film room? Getting a defensive staff's perspective could really help elevate your game.
Will do, Coach. Come on, man. They holding out on me in the preseason. I didn't even get a choice.
Hey, be patient. You're gonna have the keys to the city soon enough.
Man, I'm trying to line up already.
Take it as a sign of respect. Obviously, the franchise value you. Look, let that anticipation build. You feel me? Boy, trust me. I've been in this game for a long time. My preparation is what keep me on this field right here. And that's what you gotta focus on, all right?
Okay, you're right.
You master that playbook, and we'll light them up in the regular season. I promise you that. Yes, sir.
View your team's saved snapshots, or follow the top stories and reactions from around the league in the News tab. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule from the League tab, or use the options on the left to view things like league history or season stats.
Hey, man, now you see why they have you taking it easy throughout the preseason? If you got injured before the season started, every fan out there is immediately writing this year off.
Yeah, man, I feel you.
Look, we got dealt a bad hand yesterday. But no team in the league is going to get through the preseason without any injuries. All we can do now is unite, adapt, and move forward. Upakai Holamua. Let's get out there and have a good day today.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is your development trait. Superstar and Superstar X Factor players will progress faster over time. You can improve your development trait by being one of the top performers in the league at your position.
hit a knee and pray. I go state to state, making plays for that.
Okay, break.
Whatever's meant for me.
Circle button. Circle button.
Pressure ball just diamond up. This like perfect timing, huh? They are way too fond of us.
Let's go now. London 71.
Circle button. Circle button.
Super Bowl back to back, we gon' finish it. Got a trophy, we go ahead and sit with it. I remember we came
Circle
up
button.
so now we gon' turn up for
Circle
something.
button.
For the win, we ain't bluffing. They hand me the ball like I'm rushing. I gotta work a little smarter. I gotta go a little harder. I gotta ball like a Pro Bowl starter. They think they cold, put them in a car.
Circle button. Circle button.
They can't be like us, we ballin'. We on the spaceship and we gone for real. All of my teammates, they know the deal. Yeah, my heart in the game for real. Hit the ball,
Circle button. Circle button.
real big wheels. Oh, you mad, or just how you feel? Got the whole damn league tryna scout for us. Number one team passing rush. We're just gonna run up the numbers. It was tough, but we turned them to runners. Ain't no way
Circle
we
button.
back under.
Circle button.
Straight out that gutter. You better not draw when I pass it. I stand in the pocket, I'm passing the ball. I'm in the field when they calling the plays. I don't like what they call it, I'm calling it all. Now I be running up bands with all of my friends, and I got the ball in my hands. They mad, I'm
Circle
scoring
button.
man, it's been a minute. When we pull up, we go ahead and get it. If they told you we did it, he did it. Super Bowl back to back, we gon' finish it. Grab the trophy, we go ahead and sit with it. I remember we came up from nothing, so now we gon' turn up for something. We hit for the win, we ain't bluffing. They hand me the ball like I'm rushing. I gotta work a little smarter. I gotta go a little harder. I gotta ball like a Pro Bowl starter. They think they cold, put them in a coffin. We got them all on the team when we off. I'm told them they can't be like us, we ballin'. We on the spaceship and we gone for real. All of my teammates, they know the deal. Yeah, my heart in the game for real. Hit the ball, but this ain't no drill. New it with some real big wheels. Oh, you mad, or just how you feel? Stuck in my ways. Let's go. Bobby stage. Big time players, big time
Square
players.
button.
I put my heart in the game. They gon' remember my name. I put the team on my back, on my shoulders. I cannot stop even if the fourth quarter go over. We gon' keep moving like soldiers. All of our fans sending us letters like we go to war. Look what they wrote
Square
us. You the
button.
opponent, then book it. We gon' keep going, keep pushing. We do not care the brothers, man, it's been a minute. When we pull up, we go ahead and get it. If they told you we did it, he did it. Super Bowl back to back, we gon' finish it. Grab the trophy, we go ahead and sit with it. I remember we came up from nothing,
Square
so now we
button.
gon' turn up for something.
Square
We hit for the
button.
win, we ain't bluffing. They hand me the ball like I'm rushing. I gotta work a little smarter. I gotta go a little harder. I gotta ball like a Pro Bowl starter. They think they cold, put them in a coffin. We got them all on the team when we off. I'm told them they can't be like us, we ballin'. We on the spaceship and we gone for real. All of my teammates, they know the deal. Yeah, my heart in the game for real. Hit the ball, but this ain't no drill. New it with some real big wheels. Oh, you mad, or
Square
just how you
button.
feel? I know they
Square
got it,
button.
running like Saquon Giants. Way too cold, iced out Matt Ryan. You gonna win, no, I ain't buying. Pick six and we ain't trying. I need me 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 rings like I'm Brady. I know the defense is just trying to phase me. It's all out of attack whenever you play me. Been in my bag, I run it up daily. I pull up to a white with a new Mercedes. I need me
Square
1, 2,
button.
3, 6, 7 rings like
Square
I'm Brady.
button. Cross button.
Tony Montana, we going bananas. My little friend with me when we overseas. I met a shorty who's about to turn 40. I'm talking my we just shooting the breeze.
Brandon, hey. Hey, so listen.
Sitting in my
Second week of training here at Nike is in the book.
Let's go! Dallas, 92!
Cross-cutting. Cross-cutting. Circle button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. Selected.
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh? You think he's going first overall? That's a wrap?
Of course. I mean, I can't name one player who has dominated the way he has.
True, true.
The hype has been building and building since high school, and every step of the way, he has lived up to it. I mean, everyone's still talking about the college football playoff, and that was a month ago.
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our...
The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals, division standings, and information on your weekly opponent, including their top player, at a glance. Your activities list is where you can... Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Each week you can find valuable information about your upcoming opponent. You can choose one game plan focus with pros and cons that will carry over into game day. There is a recommended focus already selected, or you can choose from 6 different options. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also view more specific play calling information by accessing the full report. This is how you access the new player health screen. Each week you'll have to monitor your team's overall health with our new progressive fatigue system. The new player health screen is where you can manage your team's fatigue. Select the practice intensity for the week by choosing full pads or half pads with risks and benefits for each. There is a setting that allows you to let the CPU manage this for you. Set up practice reps for each position, as these choices will factor into the amount of XP, game boosts, and fatigue recovery earned for the week. Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coaches to hire for your staff and upgrade them to help improve your team both on and off the field. This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. View your team's saved snapshots, or follow the top stories and reactions from around the league in the News tab. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule from the